Hello everybody, I'm Scout83, and this, of course, is World of Tanks. And for today, I've got a little bit of a treat. Here, me and my friend, who I've excuse me, speaking, you know, it's a second language. Me and my friend platooned up in two Tog IIs. Now, I have a Tog because I basically made a deal with him that I never thought he would ever get a Tog, but he ended up getting a Tog. So basically I'd already agreed, okay, well, if you get a Tog, I'll get another one. Reason being, if you ever, for anybody who, if you don't know who the Mighty Jingles or Quickie Baby are, you should look them up, because they're good. Like me, I just occasionally jump in a World of Tanks and everything, and I'm not that good. But they're much better, much more entertaining to watch. But anyway, here we go. Slowly going on here. This is our first time platooning on this in this tank. In these tanks, and you know, we both have Tog IIs. We decided, well, we'll see what we can do here. As you can see, we're slowly moving our way over to this hill over in the top corner to the north. And I was waiting for him to show up. I think he eventually, yeah, he's pulling up behind me. So just rolling up, you know, that's what the Tog does. It slowly goes where everyone was a long time ago. And because it's just that slow. It's like, oh, the battle's already happened here. Time to move on. But anyway, it's a pretty cool tank. Not so effective in my experience. Of course, I am very much willing to recognize the fact that I'm not that good of a player. I just have fun in the game. But, you know, it's not that terribly good by itself, but I was surprised here to see how capable it is in pair. Two Togs right next to each other, I mean, it's just, wow. I can only imagine what 3 is like. Of course, here we see a Hetzer. Lock on, put a round in. Penetration's really nice on this thing too, for this tier. So I'm not really worrying quite so much about what I hit. Just trying to hit. He moves off. And I've got a Cromwell here. Thinks he can take me on, apparently. He can't. I don't know why you'd sit there with a Cromwell and try to go toe-to-toe with a, because the Cromwell has light armor. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sit there. But, I mean, gosh, this, the Tog II at Tier 6, this is Tier 6, isn't it? I believe so. Yeah, Tier 6. I wanted to double check before I made a fool of myself. Has 1,400 hit points. I mean, that's nice. It's got a great rate of fire. And of course I fired too soon. I'm really rushing it a bit. But, you know, we're rolling over this hill, and even though I've only got 1 kill so far, I mean, we've really helped contribute to taking this position. And I've already done... Let's see, that was too fast. And I probably should have waited an extra fraction of a second. I probably would have hit. Just a little bit too fast on the trigger. Not waiting for the best chance for me to hit. I'm being kind of sloppy. But now both me and my friend, we've got 1 kill each. We're going to roll down this hill here in a second. Of course, we spot some people. He's turned around backwards, and I fired too soon again. See, this is not exactly my finest hour here, showing. Of course, now he's down. Of course, he was already heavily damaged. Now we're going to start rolling down the hill, and we start taking fire. And one thing that's just cool rolling down this hill is just like, man, they can't seem to stop us. Everything's bouncing off. And if it does, we have so many hit points for this tier that we're just rolling through everything. It's freaking cool. One thing I do have to say, though, it's got such a low view range, you want to try to avoid the more open areas as much as you can. Also, you're so slow you can't cross open areas very fast. It's where I mostly get killed, is trying to cross open areas. Of course, that's just my experience. See, artillery wants us. Very juicy target for artillery because it's a big target. But we're going to go ahead and keep on slowly at 9 kilometers per hour. Rolling up this hill. I guess it's 10, 10, 9, 10, 9. Oh, I hit 11. 11 uphill. Yes. So we're gonna slowly move our way up this hill. That's the way the Tog does everything. It does it slowly. Just slowly. So I'm trying to remember exactly what comes up here. It's been a little while since I played this match. I'm trying to remember. I guess I'm going to be surprised. I think I can't remember what's up here. I remember we ran into something. Ah, we ran into several things. Fired a little bit too soon. Again, being too quick on the trigger. That was probably a little bit quicker on the trigger than it should have been. Hellcat's running. Again, just with the two of us, the amount of firepower two of these things can put down range because of their relatively high rate of fire, it's just amazing. How much damage just two of these side by side can do. Again, the artillery is trying to get us. Big threat. Mostly because we're slow, easy targets. But at this point, there's just Tog on their team and a artillery piece. So we're moving up. Oh. See, artillery. Artillery does not like Tog. Does not like the Tog. It's okay, we're just gonna slowly move by. You know, it's like a train. Toga, 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 toga. Tog, Tog. Anyway. I'm not quite sure. I know at the moment wasn't sure where the artillery was. I knew where the Tog was roughly because it was on my map. There's the artillery piece. I see it, but it gets away. I fire anyway. They had no chance. I shouldn't have even bothered racing around. I was a bit jumpy in this match. I'm not quite sure why I was so jumpy. And we're just going to keep on rolling, but the battle's going to end at this point. It's just a fun kind of tank to team up with someone else in and just roll around, even though you're so slow. As you can see, our team's just swarming basically the last guy alive in Tog. There's the Tog. I'm gonna try to shoot him. Oh, I did hit him, get a hit in there. And he's up, and that's the end of the match. So anyway, Tog's a little bit of a fun tank to just kind of play around with in. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and of course, feel free to comment, and all that stuff, like whatever. And again, thank you for watching.